This is Jason Russell with your Eastern District Fishing Report. Army Corps lakes across the Huntington District have been least impacted by recent rainfall and remain stable at winter pool levels. Lakes in the Louisville Army Corps District, including Carr Creek and Buckhorn, have seen more significant rainfall accumulation in the last couple of days. These are both slightly over summer pool, but conditions remain good. Expect water releases here for the next 24 hours. Area stream conditions are good for wading and paddlecraft. June and July are excellent months to try stream fishing for black bass species, especially smallmouth bass. Early through mid-morning hours provide significantly better fishing activity. Smallmouth bass fishing can often be at its best just after daylight in streams. Artificial baits resembling minnows and crayfish provide exciting smallmouth strikes as well as small spinnerbaits. The Leviza Fork above Fish Trap Lakes is an excellent destination for smallmouth bass, stream, and wading tackle. Largemouth bass fishing is heating up on top water in some of the smaller lakes across the districts like Grants Branch and Pikeville City Lake. Anglers are catching some very large bass right now. The cloudy weather and cooler daytime temperatures have kept big bass active for longer periods of daylight hours. Topwater frogs and poppers are excellent bait choices during the morning and evening hours. Paddlecraft provide great access at these smaller lake locations. Hand grabbing techniques for nesting catfish is still productive, especially for flatheads and channel catfish. Over the years, Dewey, Fish Trap, Yatesville, and Carr Creek lakes have maintained good populations of larger catfish and provide good opportunity for these non-traditional fishing methods. Take time to enjoy all of the great local fishing opportunities Kentucky has to offer. Always use appropriate precautions and wear safety gear while on the water.
This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. Water temperatures are running in the upper 70s and low 80s depending on time of day and location. On Laurel River Lake, anglers are having some success fishing for largemouth bass at night. Try using topwater lures and soft plastic worms. We're also hearing some reports of walleye being caught on the lower end of the lake on main lake points using crawler rigs fished at 25 to 30 feet deep. On Lake Cumberland, we're seeing some striped bass being picked up, trolling live shad in the morning hours. There are some good year classes coming up, so you may get into some short fish. Black bass are still being picked up on plastic worms on main lake points and around woody cover. On Lake Linville, the thermocline is running around 15 feet, and we were marking a lot of fish on the depth finder in the 10 to 15 feet range. Lake Linville has an abundant bass population as well as good numbers of hybrid striped bass and catfish. There are also several spots to fish from the bank, so it's a great option to take the family out to. After the rains last week, some of the rivers have come up a little bit and are muddy. As they're clearing, you can plan your next trip on some of the rivers in the district. The Rockcastle River, the South Fork of the Kentucky, and the Upper Cumberland, as well as Buck Creek in Pulaski County, offer some good float trips and allow you to fish for a variety of species, including black bass, sunfish, and catfish. Rebel crawdads and rooster tails are some good options to try. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across Kentucky we stocked rainbow trout, walleye, hybrid striped bass, and striped bass. Rainbow trout were stocked in Cumberland tailwaters, Taylorsville Lake tailwaters, Harrington Lake tailwaters, and Royal Springs. The walleye were stocked in Barron River, Rockcastle River, Cumberland River, Kentucky River, and Martins Fork Lake. The hybrid striped bass were stocked in the Ohio River. The striped bass were stocked in Lake Cumberland, Kentucky Lake tailwaters, and Lake Barkley tailwaters. Good luck fishing and stay safe.